How you doing, everybody? This is LaManna. Once again, taking my walk, and what am I thinking about today? I'm getting more information about the non-competes. I actually spoke to an excellent business attorney who specializes in labor relations and how they felt about the FTC getting involved with the non-competes. And it was kind of interesting because there's actually the opportunity that, of course, is going to be appealed, and it may take 2-3 years. But I also had the pushback about, the employee side and the employer side. And it actually comes back to what I talked about on LinkedIn and polls about culture. And I want to go back to the 3 T's, because this involves all generations, from baby boomers all the way down. Who's it good for, who's it not good for, and so on. But the takeaway is I look at baby boomers as having a lot of fear of the past, of the oppression and the control of an employer, where today, Generation X and younger, they're not looking at it that way. They're looking at it like, hey, listen, I need 2-3 years of experience and then move on to a better opportunity. So everyone's looking for what I call a transition. And I go through transitions. I'm 70 years old now. I'm going through a transition of looking at my independence, my freedom, and my health, of what do I want to do the next 5 years, the next 3 years, okay? And I'm going through a transition. And I kind of go back to what I call the 3 T's. The 3 T's is, do I trust myself on what I want to do? And if I'm doing deals, if I'm dealing with people, which I'm always doing, the transparency. Do I trust the people I'm working with? Is there transparency? If there's a breach, what do I do? And these are questions you should be asking yourself if you're considering leaving your organization. Another one is timeline. What is your timeline? Look at your age. Look at what you want to do. Look at your goals. Can you achieve these goals? And are you independent, or are you at the point where you're providing? Are you new to your career? Do you have a family? Are you a provider? You got to look at everything, you see? And, that's what it's all about. So when we talk about the non-compete agreements, yeah, there's going to be pushback, and someone's going to be questioning it, both the employee and the employer. But I'll tell you this, of the 10 candidates that we had at the end of December, now it's up to 70. So there's a lot of change. But what's unique about the last 60 candidates in the last 30 days, besides their resume, they're also sending us their non-competes. That's huge. But my tip would be, take your non-compete, bring it to an excellent business attorney that's got labor law background, look at your state to see even if it's enforceable, and see the specifics. Is there very broad, usually there's a very broad clause in there about non-solicitation, non-compete, and you got to prove damage if you do leave an organization. And let's face it, it's down to the attorneys, and it's very costly. So you know what? The best thing that my labor attorney told me, the best thing a person could do is walk into their HR department or the owner and say, listen, I'm considering leaving. You have any issues with that? Let's face it, everything in today's world is negotiable. So go for it, man. And you're in a transition no matter what. If you're even considering leaving your business or starting a business or helping others, having a change in life, no matter what it is, it's considered a transition, okay? And it's a psychological, besides financial, mental, and so on, it's a psychological transition. understand that. It took me years to understand that. So think about it. I'll be talking about this more as we move forward. God bless you. Hey, end of the second quarter. Did you meet your goals, personally and career? Talk to you soon. God bless.